Pop, start. You said post game.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Oh, yeah. You said post game. First 15 minutes have to be better.
Yes.
What are the things that, like, on rewatch and having seen the start of the season, that you guys have worked on over the course of this week to the instructions to make those first?
No, it's not only. We have not only worked for just for the course of one game. This is the beauty of football. You know, you have to keep improving things that we do, that we want to in our own philosophy and based principles that we want to use in our style of play. And then it's just about rectifying little details, because everybody, for me, if you get to understand the little details, now the bigger details becomes better. But first we have to take care of the little details.
We just talked to JMO. JMO talked about there was a moment in his start that led to the first goal where he didn't step. He wasn't the proactive individual. He was reactive.
Yeah.
And he said that's something he can be better on. Is that something that you are drilling every single day?
Yeah.
Being a proactive person?
No, absolutely. And see, the biggest thing for me, that's why you love kids like JMO, the self-awareness to know that they can be better at things. And that's what we are as a club, right? Every game we look in how to improve ourselves and how to improve our team. And it's not only on JMO. There were multiple instances. That's why you watch film again to rectify things. So there was 3-4 moments we could have done better, and then we would not be in that situation. But again, it's a learning process, and when it's a learning process, I'll always take it all day, because at the end of the day, where we're going to be and what this team is going to be in a couple of months, it's going to be scary.
And then you said after the presser you didn't know about Emmy at that point. You hadn't gotten word from the physios. Is there any update on Emmy's condition and his availability for the weekend?
No, he's feeling better. He's definitely in the picture. So which is a good news.
And then with the rest of the squad injury-wise?
Rest of the squad injury-wise, we're coming along, which is a great thing, you know. And yeah, we're going through a little bit of adversity, which is great. I love it, because that is also where you get to understand yourself, you understand your team. And listen, we are 3 points from fourth. You know, so you win one game, and then it's like, woo. For us, it's the process. We always trust and believe in the process.
Pa, buenas tardes. Hablando de lesiones, Jero Margarita, vimos que jugó sus primeros minutos de la temporada. ¿Crees que él físicamente está preparado para jugar un partido de 90 minutos?
Yarel está muy bien físicamente. Para él es muy importante, y le juega, how you say 45 minutes again? 45 minutos. Para él es muy importante. Yo soy muy contento porque Yarel es un crack, es un muy importante jugador del equipo.
Y otro jugador, vimos Isan Sako, fue titular como extremo derecho en este partido pasado. ¿Crees que esa es su mejor posición como jugador, o todavía lo ves como un delantero central para ustedes?
Isan es un jugador muy experiencia, él juega Europa, él juega diferente posición. Para mí, Remy juega extremo, para mí eso no problemas. Para él y no problema, porque él entiende mucho de fútbol y conoce mucho de táctica. Para nosotros él es muy importante, y los jugadores le juegan muy diferentes posiciones.
Y también hablando de este próximo partido frente a Monterrey Bay, un equipo que ha ganado 2 de sus primeros 3 partidos, ¿qué piensas que a ellos hacen que es tan peligroso en el terreno de juego?
Para mí todo partido es diferente. Sí, le ganamos 3-0 contra Orange County, juega contra 10 jugadores. Para mí, mi focus es mi equipo.
¿Y cuáles son las claves para tu equipo para sacar esa primera victoria de la temporada?
Para mí es muy importante la performance. Con el equipo, todo equipo le juega bien, yo pensaron en ganar partidos. Para mí es de performance.
The same journal question in English, his fitness and where he's at with availability and how he's progressing in terms of minutes.
Margarita?
Yes.
Margarita is, like I said to you, Margarita is a very important player. He's trending the right way, and it was great to see him get his first 45 minutes. And also he had the assist to the goal, so he played his role. And also he had a moment where he could have scored, and I told him that. But which, it's about getting your game rhythm. It's about getting there. We are getting there, and that's what makes me happy. And again, like I said, you're 3 points off from fourth, and you 4 points off the top. So, and he's only played 3 games. So there's a lot of games to play for, and that's what we're looking for. But for us, is trusting the process, taking it game by game.
How have you and the staff seen the development of Noble and Hope together and playing in that midfield? And they've played pretty much every minute together so far. How have you seen their development grow?
Great. There's again, they're doing great, but they can do more. And for me, like, we still yet to see the best of Noble. We're seeing the best of Hope step by step, and we're going to see more and more. And that's something that is a character trait that he has. The more that he gets tougher, the more that he wants things. And we could see it. Last 2 games he's been very influential to our play. So, we keep demanding, and he expects those things of him. Noble knows that he can be better, and when players knows that and they acknowledge that, as a coach, that's great. But what we have is a squad that wants it so bad, and which is great. And that's what you as a coach, you're grateful to have, a team that is working hard, giving their best that you ask them for every day. So fitness-wise, we're getting where we need to be. We're there already because you see how we finish games, right? So fitness-wise, everybody's fit, and it's our job just to make sure that, the healthy bug that is going through ours a little bit will be out, but, we have no worries.
And then Monterrey, one of the surprise teams to start the year in terms of the wide perspective on what they were. What have you made of the job that Jordan's done to kind of start the year there?
Jordan done a fantastic job. And again, I don't think it's surprise. Jordan understands football, knowledge about football, played this game for a very long time, and somebody that I respect, and also looking forward to play against. But for us, it's about our process. They're going through their process, and for us, it's just focusing on our process and the things that we need to do to get us to where we need to be.
They're another progressive team that doesn't lack fear, and they've been a side that wants to dominate games through the early days of the season. What kind of challenge does that present to your team?
Well, we shall see on Saturday. It's Wednesday today, so on Saturday we're going to see where we're going to see the challenges. But we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the battle. You can tell in the eyes of the boys, how they're training this week. The hunger and the desire, it's always there, and even more now. So I'm looking very much forward to the game, and I think it's going to be a very entertaining game.
And then you've been 4-3-3 single pivot team for most of the games and for most of the start of the year. What did you enjoy in that second half about the shape change? Obviously, you put the 2 strikers up there to occupy center backs and force them to play a little bit. You said that post game, but what did you enjoy about the change and what that did for your team against Rhode Island?
Well, I think first and foremost is it's us winning our duels and being more physical, and and just wanting it more. I think that's what it came down to, and the boys showed that second half. So now we have to take that into the first half as well, and we showed that spell against Tulsa at home a little bit. We showed it more against El Paso, where the first 20-25 minutes maybe we should have gone up. It didn't happen. We conceded. Right, same thing happened this week. Again, we didn't start well, but hey, all of those things we can rectify, and that's the beauty of it. And that's why I say we have a group that is hungry, a group that is looking to showcase themselves even more, and that makes our job, even as a coaching staff, more fun, because you have a group that is willing and that is driven, to make it right. So we're very much looking forward to the game on Saturday.
You mentioned fitness earlier. The way you guys have ended games, is that more on the fitness aspect, or is it more on the willingness and the
both
ability to adjust?
No, it's going to be both, because from the first meeting I told the guys that we're going to be a team that is very adaptable to ourselves. And for me, the way I see it is how they take information on board and how they execute information. Now we just got to continue, because again, everything that we doing and everything that we want to achieve, we're not going to achieve it overnight. Right? We're going to achieve it over time and time through the process of building, through the process of adversity, through the process of, driving each other more and more. So for me, that is where I see this team, and the beauty of it, honestly, and the potential that this group have is just amazing. For me, I'm very lucky to work with such a group and a great staff.
Una última pregunta aquí en español. Hemos visto la posición lateral izquierda tener muchos jugadores lesionados como Ryan Dunn, y también vimos a Emil salir lesionado en el partido pasado. ¿Qué tan difícil ha sido navegar esas lesiones en solo una posición?
Para mí esto no es difícil porque yo hablando con todo, es muy importante equipo. Él no solo más un jugador individual. Ok, si dos jugadores y son posición normal para Emi, para Ryan. Antes Javi le juega posición Braxton para nosotros 4 jugadores y son posibles pues juega lateral.
Y hablando de la línea defensiva, ¿cómo te gusta la química que está teniendo Mo Traore con Pa-Modou Kah como los centrales de tu defensa?
Yo soy muy contento, es los 2 jugadores, le juega bien y tienes los 2 personas más o menos del país y son senegales y hablan todos. Para ello, cuando yo miro a Pap se mucho potencial por los jugadores. Mo es un buen jugador. Para mí, yo soy muy contento la gemi de las 2 jugadoras.